as I sat down, the story of the tortoise and the hare came up. Everybody should know this story. If you don't know the story, I'm about to explain it to you and explain it in a way that I just watched what was going on. And we all know the story, you know, the turtle, the rabbit, the hare, whatever you want to call them, they have a race. And logically, all right, we say, man, there's no way that this turtle is gonna beat this rabbit, right? There's just no way. A turtle is moving so slow. Like, how is this gonna happen? Well, as I'm watching this thing, the turtle goes to the hare. Right? This is the first thing. The turtle goes to the hare. He says, "Hey, let's have a race." Why is the turtle challenging the hare? Like, and as I'm asking myself this question, I said, man, the turtle never had any expectations of winning the race. Right? The turtle had no expectations of competing against the rabbit. Right? That doesn't even make sense. Right? Why would a turtle want to race a rabbit? Why wouldn't a turtle go to another turtle to race? Well, right, as the story continues, right, the rabbit is laughing because the rabbit is thinking like, man, why you think about this? You about to bet some money on it. Yo, I'm about to take this man money. I'm about to do my thing. I know I'm about to win this. I got this thing. Well, as they line up, the rabbit takes off. He's dusting the turtle. All right. And as I'm watching it, I said, man, people in life, we see a lot of people in life get off to a quick start. I'm talking about, boom, they gone. You know, everything they ever touched, man, it turned into gold. You know, every academical challenge, every life challenge, just everything. They're just successful at everything. I'm talking about they jump into business, they jump into trading, and they just gone. Y'all know the people that sign up for trading or jump into the business and boom, 2 weeks down the road, they done made $100,000. You just, man, what is happening? All right, that's called a quick start. Well, I really want to focus on the turtle, right? Because the turtle is the important person here. Because what happens along this race is very, very interesting. The turtle takes off. He's not worried about the rabbit. The rabbit is gone. The rabbit is out of sight. Turtle takes off. He's running. We don't know how long this race was. Just like in life, we don't know how long this race is going to be. But one thing I can tell you, what happens with the turtle is that the turtle does not get distracted. As I'm watching this, I'm looking at the turtle like I'm talking about the turtle just, hey, one step after another, one step after another. Then they flash and they go to the rabbit. The rabbit, guess what the rabbit is doing? The rabbit looks back. The rabbit is looking around to see if the competition is there. The rabbit is competing, right? The rabbit doesn't have the right mindset, right? So as the rabbit is running, he says, man, I'm so far ahead of everybody. I'm so far ahead of I'm so far ahead of everybody in life. I got, oh man, you know, I got 6 figures in the bank already. You know, credit score good. You know, I got me a wife, got me a husband. You know, I'm straight. I'm good. You know, I got my dream job. You know, I'm good. I'm started off good. I'm only 25 years old, man. I'm finna do this thing. I done won the race. And what does he do? The rabbit or the hare, he gets distracted. He says, yo, you know what? I'm gonna take a break. You know, I'm gonna just take a break. I'm doing good in life. You know, I'm gonna sit back, I'm relaxed, I'm throw my hands up. Like, I'm gonna eat a little bit. I'm gonna watch the butterflies, I'm gonna watch the birds, I'm gonna look at the clouds. He gets distracted, right? He forgets that he's in a race. He forget that there's somebody else trying to get to where he's at. Just like in your life, there's somebody that's trying to get to where you're at in life. Or you might be the tortoise. Because after the hare falls asleep, Like, he gets all comfortable, he falls asleep. What does falling asleep look like in life? Forgetting about the vision, forgetting about the goals, not wanting to be consistent anymore. All right. Thinking that it's all gravy, thinking that you've already won, thinking that you've made it. All right. But what happens is he falls asleep, and we don't know how long he was asleep, whatever the case may be. All we know, this is all we know, is that the turtle never stopped. The turtle never got distracted. The turtle just 1 foot at a time, 1 foot at a time. He just moving. And what happens is, and just like in life, the turtle eventually got to the same spot that the rabbit was at. Same spot. But what happens when he gets to the same spot is he doesn't look at the rabbit and say, man, I done caught up to the rabbit. Yo, I'm good in life. Yo, I was way back here. I was getting dusted, right? I didn't have the bank account. I didn't have the clothes. I didn't have the cars. I didn't have the trading account. But now I'm here. Now I'm here with the people that I started the race with. Now I'm here with the person that left me. He said, man, I'm going to keep on going. I'm going to keep putting 1 foot after another. He never gets distracted. And eventually what happens is he gets so far ahead, he can see the finish line. It's right there in front of him. And as I'm watching this, I'm like, yo, the turtle speeded up. The turtle hit the turbo, right? Because just like in life, right, where you can see the goal coming, right, where you can see the finish line, where you can see the end, guess what? You put your foot on the gas. You don't slow up. And what happens is the rabbit, everybody should know the story, but the rabbit wakes up. He's like, oh, man, I'm in a panic. This is the crazy part about it. He doesn't know that the turtle has passed him, right? How would he know? He's asleep. He's forgot about the goals. He doesn't know that the turtle kept on going. All he knows is that, man, I think I need to finish this race. Oh man, I let 20, 30 years go by. I had all this opportunity. I had mentor after mentor, had opportunity after opportunity. I let that all pass by. But now, right, it's late in the day. I'm all relaxed. I realized that I probably should have finished my race before I took a nap. And he gets up and he starts hauling down the track. He's running, giving it everything he got. Everything he got. And what happens is, as he cuts the corner and he sees the turtle almost finished. And he's still pushing it. And the turtle crosses the finish line. And as the turtle crosses the finish line, this hare falls down, right? This is the Coco Melon version, right? The hare falls down. And I looked at it, I said, man, Katie, I said, what's interesting about this story? I said, the rabbit took off fast. The rabbit got distracted. He woke up. He was still fast when he woke up. He still had some sort of determination, but he never finished the race. He fell down. He never crossed the line. The turtle crossed the line. The hare fell down. He's looking at the hare he's looking at the turtle like, oh my gosh, how could I lose? How could this happen? Right? And the moral of the story, like Chris dropped it at the beginning, is that this thing is a marathon. Right? And because it's a marathon, right, you can't allow distractions to get you stopped on the sideline. Right? And over the weekend, I was listening to some speakers, right, and they were talking about, and even I was talking, I think it was Monday, I was talking about this, is that when you have a destination, right, it doesn't matter what happens, right? If we put Disneyland in the GPS, it does not matter what happens. It doesn't matter if we have to stop for gas. It doesn't matter if we lose a tire. It doesn't matter if we get a flat tire. It doesn't matter if the engine starts to mess up. It doesn't matter if we got to stop and get an oil change on the way. What happens is that we know the end goal. We know the end destination. So it doesn't matter how long it takes us to get there. We know where we're headed to. Right? And just like in this story, if the hare, I often think about this because I come from a town, right, that I've seen athletes before me. I've seen people before me. I'm talking about, man, people that, you know, I grew up looking up to, people that in the community, we're like, man, these people gonna go off and do great things. Man, they got a head start in life. You know, they got this scholarship, they got that scholarship. They're gonna do amazing things. And what happens is they get distracted and they never finish the race. Right? They might try to come back to it. They might, oh man, 20 years done passed by. We thought you was gonna be this. We thought you was gonna be that. Man, all right, let me hop back into it. Let me start the business that I dropped. And what happens is they never finish it. They never live up to their fullest potential because they get distracted. So what happens is because we're trading, right? This is the basis of this call. This is the basis of the organization. This is what we all do. We trade. What are you distracted by right now? What is not serving you in your life right now? What is not pushing you towards the finish line? What is slowing you down? Because there are some people that have already made up in their mind they're the tortoise. Right? They're saying, hey, it does not matter how long the race is. It doesn't matter. I'm running at my own pace. I'm staying in my own lane. All I know is that I'm going to finish. That's it. That's all I know. Because in my head, this is what I would think. I would say, hey, if the story was reversed, and I said the hare had the mentality of finishing the race, the hare said, all right, I'm going to get a quick start. I'm going to get to the end of it. I'm going to cross the finish line. My guess, right, just watching the story and how it's been told, my guess is that the hare would not have cheered on the tortoise. The hare would have not stayed to watch the tortoise finish the race. That's just my guess. Right? He would have retired. He would have, kicked his feet up, went and got married, whatever the case may be, while the turtle is still running. That's just my guess. But in this instance, what happened with the turtle, when he finished, he turned back around. Even though the hare didn't finish, he said, hey, I want to put my hand out and I want to help you. I want to help you finish. He never got distracted. He finished his race and then he helped somebody else finish their race. He was never competing. Right? The second point, right? We don't want to be distracted. The second point is with trading, our emotions are the biggest distraction. That's the biggest distraction. If you learn how to manage your emotions, you'll learn how to manage the trading account. Hands down. Trust me. Why is that, Caleb? How do you know this? Because impulse trading, that's emotions. When you lose a trade and then you feel that sense of, oh, I got to get this back, that's emotions. When the trade is in drawdown and you close the trade, that's emotions. When the trade got all the confirmations, this is my favorite one because this would be distracting me sometimes. When the trade got all the confirmations, all right, it's the perfect setup. They got the price action. It's bouncing off the support. It's rejecting off the resistance. And you say, no, what if I lose? That's emotions. That's a distraction. And something that Mike Todd has said is like, yo, the devil don't even have to come because your emotions already done took over. Your emotions already done took care of what need to be taken care of. That right there in itself was a word. Yo, if you learn how to master your emotions, you can master the charts. Because we all know, the charts go up, they go down, they go sideways. They go sideways, they go up, they go down. Sometimes they go up for a long time, sometimes they go down for a long time. Sometimes they say sideways for a long time. We all know this. Even, and this is why I started clapping at the beginning of the call, even during the little ad right there, the guy said 95% of traders, 95% of traders fail because they fail to master their emotions. Most traders don't know how to master their emotions. So it would make sense that if most traders fail because they don't master their emotions, it would only make sense that if you master your emotions, that you could become successful at this thing. And this is the beauty about it, right? Because on this call, I would like to think that we're all the turtle. I would like to think that we're all running our own race. It doesn't matter how long it takes you. You've already made the decision up in your mind that you're going to finish the race. Right? You don't care. You shouldn't care who got off to a quick start. You shouldn't care who's smashing all the TPs right now. Answer this question. What does their race has to do with your race? Because what if I tell you, when you're running a race, I don't know if any of you guys ever ran track before, but you know, in track, they got something called the lane, and you're supposed to stay in your lane. And if you run it and you start looking to the left or to the right, you start looking to the left, guess you probably gonna slide out your lane. Now you might run into somebody else. And if you run into somebody else, this is good. Somebody else could be focusing on their lane, but just because you ran off your lane, just because you got distracted, you pushed them off theirs. And now they all messed up. Now they discombobulated. Who is that somebody else? That's your kids. That's your mom. That's your dad. Because you didn't stay focused, you might affect somebody else. It's literally as simple as that. But you could be the tortoise. You should be the tortoise. I got a bumblebee tattoo. Might have to get a tortoise tattoo to remember that. Yo, stay consistent. Stay focused. One step at a time. That's it. Learn how to master the emotions. Right? Because I'm telling you guys, trading, what we're doing is like all emotions. Anytime you blow a trading account, I promise you, it's emotions. Like, you lose the trade, then you jump back in the chart. You're like, man, I got to get my money back. Before you know it, you done sat down 20, 30 minutes, you buy, sell, you buy and sell at the same time. Ain't neither one of them in profit. You don't know what to do. I only can say that because it doesn't happen. It's so simple, right? But the how is not, right? Because the how is the difficult part. You're saying, all right, Caleb, all right, I got it. Learn how to master my emotions. Everybody say that, like, but I'm a very, very emotional person. What do I do? How do I learn how to manage my emotions? That comes, for me, this is the advice I can give you guys. That has come through meditation and praying. Like, I'm like, yo, and this is where the second part of what we just watched with Mike Todd comes in, that discernment. All right, I sit down, I say, yo, God, help me out with these charts. Like, help me to see clearly. Just be honest right now with let's do the number one. How many people actually pray about these charts? How many people actually sit down and ask God, say, hey, God, you know, I know these things can break and retest. It's supposed to go up. It's supposed to go down. but can you help me choose the winning trade? Can you help me choose which trade I should take? Because the whole market is money. Like every chart is money. Chat is empty right now. That's to let you know something. Why am I telling you guys this? It's because a couple weeks ago, I've been saying it ever since the first time I said every time we get on call. If nothing else happens, I'm gonna believe my way to my first 6 figures. And then I'm gonna believe my way to 7 figures. And then I'm gonna believe my way to 9 figures. We're gonna skip over 8. We're gonna go straight to 9. Why is that? Because I found out the secret. I said, yo, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna pray about these charts. Like think about that. You're emotional on the charts. You really don't, like, if we're being honest, you don't know which trade to take. But you sit down and you pray about it. You say, God, hey, I'm trying to do all these great things. You done bless me with this great vision. You done put trading in my hands. You done put some amazing people around me. Can you help me out? Can you send me a sign on which trade to take? On which trade not to take? Can you send me confirmation? Yo, we might put that in the next trading journal. Yo, did God say take this trade? Did you hear a voice say take this trade? Now, I want to tell you guys a story. Like, this is so true. Last week, I'm sitting down. I'm at the charts, and I get off. I'm at my computer. I'm looking. Time comes. I get off. I open up my Bible. I get in front of my bed. I start saying my prayer. Thanking God for waking me up. And then next thing, bro, something just said sell gold. Oh my gosh. Like, it was like sell gold. And in my head, I'm like, I ain't even trading. Like, I ain't even on the charts right now. I ain't even looked at gold. It was just like sell gold. And it was so heavy. Like I couldn't let it go. It's just like sell gold, sell gold, sell. I'm like, why would I be selling gold? Like, I ain't even thinking about gold. I'm over here praying. I'm over here thanking God for waking me up. I'm over here thanking God for my family. I'm over here thanking God that I got the help of my grandparents. I'm like, I'm just, expressing my gratitude, and this thing just fell on me. Sell gold, sell gold, sell gold, sell gold, sell gold. And I opened up the charts. I'm telling y'all guys, this is crazy, man. I opened up the charts and I looked at gold and I was like, I don't know if I should be selling it, but it went, like, I'm telling you, like, it just was heavy. It's sell gold, sell gold, sell gold. So you know what I did? I sold gold. Within a matter of a couple seconds, gold went into profit, right? And I was in some other trades that was in drawdown. And what happened was gold actually went in enough profit to override my other trades. So my overall trading day was in profit at the time. My screen turned from red to blue, right, for my newbies. And at that time, I'm looking at it, and something happens. This is the cool part. My emotions came in, and they started distracting me. Because I was in profit. I was up. I was like, nah, it's gonna keep going. I was like, I'm in this thing now. I'm gonna keep going. And y'all know, just like I know, trading, when you get that feeling, the emotional feeling, what happened was, I'm finna say it. I didn't blow the account, but I am finna say this though. I ended up not closing out the other trades. I ended up leaving the other trades running, and I still ended up losing money. And I had the opportunity to close all the trades out. Now I had the opportunity to make more money than I had starting the day out. And after I sat there and I'm looking at the charts, because now I'm just in dummy mode, Mike Todd said, I took myself to Dumbville. As in now I'm looking at this chart, and now it's back to the negatives. I tell myself, I said, man, when the voice is that clear and you've gotten what you need, right? You have to be able to, this is that discernment word, the D word right here. You have to be able to discern, I should have cut it. Let me get, this is where I'm at in my life. I'm in the point in my life right now to where y'all know it. I can mark up charts. We all know this. We count pips every single week. I'm in the point in my life of discerning, like, yo, should I take this trade? Should I not take this trade? Yo, God, like, what do I need to do? Like, I'm talking about, I feel, this is how I feel so deep inside. I say, yo, God plays Forex in my life. He plays the vision in my life. Then he plays Forex in my life to bring me closer to him. Because the knowledge, as Mike taught, this is why the sermon was so clear. Because you can have all the knowledge in the world, right? But if you don't have that, the D word, discernment, it doesn't matter. If you let the emotions distract you, it don't matter. You just marking up charts, taking trades, going into profit, not taking your profits, and guess what? Blowing the account. I've been there before. And now I'm just to the point to where I'm aware of it. It's taking me 2 years to get here. I don't want it to take you guys 2 years to get here. All right. And the biggest part about this, the reason that it's so key is because I don't really know if you guys will be able to see this, but because it is. The trading plan that I trade is called divine guidance. Like something smacked me so hard. Beginning of the year, as I'm starting my fast out and everything, it's like, yo, you got a trading plan called divine guidance, but you're not asking for divine guidance. How in the world are you going to get to the end of the divine guidance trading plan without asking for the divine to guide you to the end of it? Because what's scary, all right, what's scary, this is the scary truth, is that what if you went through the trading plan, no losses, all TPs smack? What if you went through the trading plan, you've gotten to the point, God said, all right, I can trust them with this now. I know that they're gonna be committed. I know that they're gonna win their race. They've stayed with me so long. They've passed all the tests. They're not getting distracted. They've learned how to master their emotions. All right. Let me run them through this trading plan real fast. Because let me tell y'all this crazy thing. This divine guidance trading plan can be done in as little as 14 hours. Legitly. What do you mean by that, Caleb? Well, in 14 hours, every hour, you would need 5 trades. You would need to catch 30 pips each trade. 5 times 30 is what? Roughly 150 pips? Some people trade S&P. Some people trade gold. Some people trade GBP, JPY. It's not that the currency pairs are in there. It's not that the opportunity isn't there. But are we there? That's the factor. That's the biggest factor. So what I need you guys to do, I need you guys to, because the chat was empty. The chat was empty when I asked this question. What I need you guys to do is start asking for that type of guidance. I need you guys to start praying about these charts. All right. And not in the sense of I don't know if you do this, but if you feel like it, would you? No, you got the knowledge. Yo, all right, God, you placed this in my life. It's not a coincidence that you came up in this group. It's not a coincidence that you're connected to me, Katie, Victoria, Hannah, Maurice, Brianna, Adriana, Chris, my dad. I ain't gonna call him Ricky. He might take me out the game. But it's not a coincidence that you guys are connected. Hey, God, you placed some amazing people in my life. You placed this amazing skill set in my life. You know, thank you for that. You know, now I got the knowledge. I understand the break and the retest. I know how to mark on my charts. Can you help me discern? Can you help me choose which trade to take today? Hey, God, when I'm in a trade, my emotions get to running high. I come from, not the wealthiest of backgrounds. I didn't come from money. My parents might not have known how to handle money. My grandparents might not have known how to handle money. Hey, I don't even really know how to handle money. But if you could help me decide when to close the trade, could you help me not get emotional and understand that I have rules? Could you remind me when I'm in the trade that all I have is all that I need? When I lose the trade and I feel like impulse trade, when I feel like playing get back, can you remind me that all I have in the trading account right now is all that I need? Because let me tell you how clever this is how clever the opposition is. Even though trading is for you, even though trading is meant to make you money, the opposition will come in and distract you from it. The opposition will come in and make you start feeling bad about yourself. The opposition will use trading as a way to pull you down a little bit more. Because what you'll start doing is you'll start looking at the trading account, and that's how you'll start projecting your life. You'll forget about the destination. Right? You're in the vehicle. Trading is you're in the vehicle. Losing the trade might be the flat tire. Think about this. You would think it would be the silliest thing in the world if I told y'all a story and I said, me and my family, we were on the way to Disneyland. We got almost there. We was on the other side of Tallahassee. We was on our way and we got a flat tire. And because we got that flat tire, we gave up on the trip and we turned back around. We started walking back home. Can I tell y'all the truth? It's a long walk back home. You already done started the journey. You already done hopped in the vehicle. You already been putting gas in it. You already been doing maintenance. You already been checking the battery. You already checked the windshield wipers to make sure that if you went through a storm, you still could see where you were headed. You already done it. So you would think it would be the silliest thing if I told you, I got out the vehicle and I walked back home. I went back to where I started at. I went back to the negativity. I went back to the friends that was telling me that this wasn't going to work. I went back to the friends that wanted to party all weekend. I went back to not believing. I went back to the distractions. You would think that would be the silliest thing. And it is. Because your question should be, why didn't you just fix the tire and continue? I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, because this is a great analogy. I don't really know where this is coming from, but even if you get a flat tire and you have no idea how to fix it, right? Because some people are like, all right, Caleb, flat tire. I don't even know how to fix flat tire. That's some people thinking practical right now. Even if you get a flat tire on the way to the destination, I'm from Mississippi. All right, we from the country. And what happens is a lot of times you can see somebody on the side of the road and somebody will pull over and they'll say, hey, you all right? Do you need any help? Guess what you got? You got help in the chat. You got help with me and Katie's numbers. You got help in the Bible. You got help in these personal development videos. You got help in the personal development books. You got help in the sermons. You got all this help. And guess what the help will do? It'll help you fix the flat tire to get you back on the road, to get you back headed on the destination. But if you get distracted, if you get emotional about it, if you get all discombobulated about the flat tire, you'll be all messed up. If you get emotional about the tire pressure light coming on, you ain't even gonna, forget this, I'm going back home. You couldn't even discern, you couldn't even make a clear decision on what to do. And all you needed to do is put a little air in the tire. Ask for a little bit of help. That's it. All right. One of the best things that I've heard in a very long time, and I've literally took this practical, I heard this over the weekend, is that a good look up, all right? What do I mean by that? A good look up is a good hookup. All right, because when you look up, you can get hooked up to the person, to the thing that knows everything. So when you feel the emotions coming on, I'm gonna tell you, when you feel like placing another trade after you done lost one, just look up. God, hey, I'm a little emotional right now. I ain't even in control. What do I need to do? How do I need to handle this? Like, how do I stay on the path? How do I continue on the destination? Because guys, this vehicle that you're in, I gotta tell you guys the truth. You can't let anything distract you. I tell you guys all the time, you should be thinking big. You should be thinking, all right, any and everything that I ever wanted out of life. You want to open up this facility, you want to buy this many properties, you want to buy, you want to drive this type of vehicle, you want to retire your parents, you want your kids to go to this type of school, you want them to wear these type of clothes, maybe you want to wear these type of clothes, whatever the case may be, whatever it may be. If you stay focused, right, on the bigger picture, the vision, right, and if the vision is true, it came from God, for sure. The vision is true. If you stay focused on that, then guess what? There is absolutely no way that it's not gonna work. But your emotions allow you to get distracted. People quit this skill set. People quit the exact thing that we're doing because they lost one trade. Like, just think about how small that is. People have quit giving up because of one loss. Same thing in life. People quit. They absolutely give up. They lay down because of one loss. Why they do this? They got emotional about the situation. Now, this ain't never gonna work. I've been doing this same thing for 5 years. Well, you didn't know at 5.5 years, everything was gonna click and you was gonna blow up. You was gonna have everything. But you can't allow the emotions to distract you. Because if the emotions distract you, then there's no way that you can have discernment. And in this case, all right, I'm gonna say this like this. We should all have trading plans. We should all have a plan. We should all have goals. We should all be seeking for vision or seeking for purpose or already received it. But guess what? You won't even ask. You won't even ask for purpose. You won't even ask for vision if you get emotional about it. Because why? You're going to get distracted. You get emotional, you get distracted. Like, that's the combination. If you get emotional, you're going to get distracted. You're going to lose discernment. If you get emotional, you're going to get distracted, and you're going to lose discernment. Like, just next time you get emotional, think about that. All right, I'm emotional. That must mean I'm distracted right now, and I don't have my discernment. I need to step back. I need to drop my emotions down a little bit. So what I want you guys to do, ending this call out, what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to get a piece of paper and write down the things, the people, or the places that are distracting you. Write down the things that take your mind off of the vision. Write down the things or write down the people that distract you from the destination. Write down the people that kills the dream. Write down the things that's stressing you out. Write them down. So that way you'll know. He said, hey, when I get around this person, I be feeling like this. So I don't think I need to be around that person, because if I get around that person, I'm gonna get distracted. And if I get distracted, I'm gonna lose discernment. Y'all ever realize that you really only make bad decisions when you're around people that get you emotional? Your friend got you hyped up, which is why you went to the club, and because you went to the club, this happened. Your boss got you upset, so you got distracted. So when you went home, you took it out on your significant other. You took it out on the kids. Make it simple. If you get distracted, if you get emotional, you're gonna get distracted and you'll lose discernment. That goes with life. It goes with trading. All we gotta remember is the story where we started at, with the tortoise and the hare. There's an end destination. They both started the race. The hare took off fast. He got distracted. He laid down. And we could pretty much say he got emotional. He was so excited that he was ahead. So he got distracted and he decided to rest. And he got passed up and he never finished. All right. So I went in the call. Would I give my dad a chance to speak if he got anything to say? Pops, I don't know what you and mom doing over there. Y'all could be cooking or something. Do you have anything to say? Or anything off of this topic? All right, because that's a no-go. All right, does anybody else have anything that they want to say or anything that they want to hit on this topic? All right. So from here on out, that's what I need you guys to remember. If you get emotional, you're going to get distracted. And if you get distracted, you're going to lose discernment. All right. So Hey, I see you guys. Yo, we in the morning. We on these charts in the morning. 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. We on this thing. I'm here. Yo, whatever you need, we're gonna be talking about it. I don't trade the first week of the month, which will be next week. Is NFP week. Yo, listen. If you need anything, if you need extra training, if you're not understanding anything, you need to get the chart set up. You just want to talk, yo, hop on there. I'm tell you, we got something working. I got some people they've been showing up. They've been showing up consistently this whole entire week. And I've been telling you, yo, you keep showing up every single day, where are you gonna be at? You go one more mile every single day, how close are you to your destination? Look at it from that standpoint. So peace, love, gratitude, family. I will see you guys in the morning, 2 a.m. for the London session. Other than that, if you guys have any questions, concerns, comments, drop them in the chat. And hey, keep crushing it. It's only Wednesday. Still got 2 more trading days. If you've been in profit all week, don't get distracted. Don't get emotional. If you haven't been in profit all week, whether you lost a trade or whatever the case may be, don't get emotional. Don't get distracted. Right? Because there's a lot of time left. All right, there's 2 whole days. All right, ask for that guidance. I really, really hope you guys can implement that into you guys' daily routine, your daily trading routine. All right, yo, pray before you ever place a trade. Before you ever look at the charts, just ask for that guidance. So peace, love, gratitude. Love you guys. I will see you guys in the chat.